Welcome back to Story Ruined. Today, we're breaking down and reviewing Spider-Man 2025, a movie that doesn't just continue Peter Parker's story, it completely redefines what it means to be Spider-Man. After No Way Home, Peter Parker lost everything: his friends, his identity, and most painfully, his place in the world. This movie begins exactly where it hurts the most. Peter is alive, but forgotten. No Avengers, no Stark Tech, no safety net. Just a young man in New York trying to survive, emotionally, financially, and mentally, while still choosing to be a hero. And that's where Spider-Man 2025 truly begins. The story centers around a grounded, street-level Peter Parker. He's broke, exhausted, and emotionally isolated. He works small jobs, lives in a tiny apartment, and patrols the city at night, not for glory, but out of responsibility. This isn't the flashy Spider-Man we're used to. This is a lonely one. And honestly, that's the movie's biggest strength. The film leans heavily into Peter's mental state, his guilt, his grief, his fear that maybe the world is safer without Spider-Man. But New York doesn't give him that choice. Crime is rising, people are scared, and a new threat is slowly taking control of the city from the shadows. The villain of Spider-Man 2025 is not just dangerous, he's personal. Unlike previous MCU villains, this antagonist doesn't want to destroy the world, he wants to break Peter Parker. He represents everything Peter is afraid of becoming: angry, bitter, and detached from humanity. Without going into spoilers, the villain mirrors Peter's loneliness, forcing him to confront one terrifying idea. What if Spider-Man actually makes things worse? This moral conflict drives the entire film. The action scenes are smaller in scale, but heavier in impact. Every punch feels desperate, every swing feels risky. There's no backup coming if Peter fails, and that tension never leaves. One of the most important themes in Spider-Man 2025 is identity. Peter no longer has the mask as a shield, it's now a burden. When no one remembers who you are, you start questioning who you're fighting for. This movie asks a powerful question: is Spider-Man still Spider-Man if no one knows Peter Parker exists? The answer isn't given easily. Peter struggles, he makes mistakes, he almost quits more than once, and that struggle feels real. This is a Spider-Man who bleeds, who loses, who doubts himself constantly, and that's why he works. Now let's talk about the performances. Tom Holland delivers his most mature Spider-Man performance to date. Gone is the wide-eyed kid. In his place is a worn-down hero carrying emotional scars that never fully heal. You can feel the weight in his silence, in his hesitation, in the way he looks at people who don't remember him. The supporting cast plays a smaller role this time, which may disappoint some fans, but narratively it makes sense. This is Peter's story, alone. And the city itself feels like a character. New York is darker, grittier, less forgiving. However, this movie is not perfect. The pacing in the middle act slows down significantly. Some scenes linger too long on Peter's internal struggle, which may feel repetitive for casual viewers. The villain, while thematically strong, could have benefited from more screen time. His motivation is clear, but his backstory feels slightly underdeveloped. And fans expecting multiverse chaos or big MCU cameos will likely be disappointed. This is not that kind of Spider-Man movie. Marvel clearly made a choice here to go smaller, darker, and more character-driven. Whether that works for you depends on what you want from Spider-Man. The final act of the movie brings everything together: responsibility, sacrifice, and choice. Without spoiling anything, Peter is faced with a decision that defines his future as Spider-Man, a decision that proves he truly understands what Uncle Ben's words really mean. Not power, not fame, but responsibility, even when no one thanks you for it. The ending is quiet, emotional, and intentionally unresolved. It doesn't give closure, it gives direction, and that's bold. So was Spider-Man 2025 worth it? Yes, but not for everyone. If you're looking for big multiverse spectacles, this isn't your movie. If you want emotional storytelling, grounded action, and a deeply human Spider-Man, this might be the best one yet. This film understands something important. Spider-Man has always been about an ordinary person making extraordinary sacrifices. And by stripping Peter Parker of everything, this movie reminds us why he became Spider-Man in the first place. This is Story Ruined. If you enjoyed this breakdown and review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Was this the Spider-Man we needed, or did Marvel go too far? I'll see you in the next story.